Welcome to Eagle Insights. Stan Stevens and Coach Marcus Gorman. Coach, first off, congratulations on a fantastic season for the Lady Eagles. You had to be impressed with the way the girls responded to you all year long.
Absolutely. It's a long season. Ended up playing 25 games, and I'm just proud of the girls making it through the initial grind of the season. But a new season starts today, and we can't wait to get after it.
You really had to be impressed with the way the girls rallied around each other. I know there were some adversities during the year. There always is in a basketball season, but I thought your girls played well. When somebody was having an off night, somebody else would respond and really take up the slack for them. And that's just good teamwork, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have, two really good seniors in Kinsey Barton and Haley Turnbow, but we also have third senior Jesslyn Damas, who comes off the bench. So any role she needs to fill, she always does for us. And then we have two other sophomores that start, and Tara Barton and Bella Sanders, and both of them bring it every night as well. And, our other freshman that starts for us is Kira Turnbow, and she brings it every night. And then our seventh girl off the bench, or second one off the bench, number 7 in the rotation, is Rayleigh Bennett, and she brings it. They all kind of pick up after one another. They all got a job to do, and we're kind of privileged this year. I have 4 girls averaging double figures. So if one's not playing their best, there's always another one that can pick up on that, and it's kind of made us who we are and why we've had such a good year.
And one of the things that you were talking about is that's last season. It's a new season beginning tonight, isn't it?
Yep, everybody's 0-0 tonight. So it's really win or go home, and we just could not be more excited for the you kind of thrive on some pressure, and there's some pressure on us every game moving forward, and I think that helps us play a little better, and we just can't wait for the postseason start.
And we know coaches don't have any really pull when it comes to the seedings, but boy, Delta and Bunk were fighting it right down tooth and nail, trying to get that first seed. And coach, there really is no wrong answer. Both teams are playing exceptional basketball, but it really is hard not to get that extra day off, isn't it?
It is. You can say you want the day off and say you don't. I'm just glad we get the play at home.
Right.
More importantly, that's huge. We get to play at home. The only good thing about today's game, obviously we wanted to come and win, but we're going to do what we do. But I'm hoping there's some opportunity to work on some things, that we'll need to do really good on Wednesday. And if we can win Wednesday, we need to do really good on Friday night in the district championship. So, definitely not looking past Lesterville at all, but we hope to use this game as a building block on things that have to be done, come Wednesday and Friday.
You've seen Lesterville this year. Tell us a little bit about the Lady Wildcats, Coach. They've been playing much better basketball as of late.
Yeah, they're a conference opponent, so we've seen them quite a bit this year. I only played them once, seen them play a couple times. They got a really, really good big girl. They're going to do what they do. Can we pressure the basketball, make them turn it over, not let them run their offense? Just a few little things like that. If we can do that, we shouldn't have a problem with them. But when another team has a really good player, you got to be mindful of that. And as long as she doesn't get going, I think we'll be fine.
All right, Coach. Well, the very best tonight against Lesterville. Good luck, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
Stay tuned. Eagle District Basketball. It is next.
Embracing the philosophy that all students can learn, we at Bunker R3 accept as our mission the task of educating our students to their fullest potential. Our pre-K through 12 campus provides them with a positive, stimulating atmosphere where they can develop intellectual curiosity through a free exchange of ideas. Graduates shall possess such qualities as self-esteem, pride, proper social behaviors, responsibility, and mature work ethics. Furthermore, we believe that developing young adults to be prepared to assume their roles in a democratic society can best be accomplished through the cooperative efforts of all personnel, parents, and our outstanding community. Bunker R3, home of the Eagles, and providing the educational foundation futures are built upon.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Bunker Eagle Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by the City of Bunker, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, RNS Wood Products, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Reynolds County Abstract, People's Community Bank, Woods Dairyat, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, and La Fayeta Mexican Restaurant. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Bunker Eagle Sports right here on KSMO Media.
Welcome to the Bunker High School Gymnasium. It is district basketball time. My name is Stan Stevens on the KSMO Media side. Ben Gronowski doing the video work on those who are watching us on Misha.tv. We do welcome you to join us there. If you are streaming audio with us at KSMO on the KSMOradio.com site, on KSMO YouTube, or KSMO Facebook, we appreciate you joining us as well. Salem Tigers will be off for another whole week, so we're going to cover every Bunker game we possibly can, which sounds like right now all of them, if the boys and girls play as they have it scheduled. So it'll be tonight. It'll be against the Lesterville Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats come in with a 5-14 record. Bunker 22-3, and Bunker beat them back on February 10th, 64-26. We're going to get into more details about it when we come back from our national anthem in 90 seconds. It's Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Craving bold, home-style Mexican flavors right here in Bunker? Welcome to La Feta Mexican Restaurant on Main Street. Enjoy fresh tacos, burritos, and all your Mexican favorites. Then kick back with friends where the vibes are warm and the drinks are cold. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and nights with live music and karaoke. Hungry now? Head to 108 Main Street in Bunker and taste why locals are talking. La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Great food, friendly faces, small town heart.
At People's Community Bank in Bunker, we still believe in banking with a personal touch. When you walk in, we greet you by name, offer a variety of services, and let you get back to your day. People's Community Bank also offers many types of loans with competitive rates, fast approval, low closing costs, and confidentiality. Most importantly, these decisions are made locally. When you choose People's Community Bank in Bunker, you choose a bank that cares.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
Welcome back to the Bunker High School Gymnasium. It's the Bunker Eagles and the Lady Wildcats of Lesterville battling it out today. And, of course, we hope you're going to enjoy the contest right here on KSMO Media. And, of course, we couldn't do this without great sponsors and our friends at GNS Convenience Store, our title sponsor for Bunker basketball this year, and the GNS Farm and Feed as well. Without them, it would not be possible, along with these great sponsors, the City of Bunker, Canoke out of Salem, also Anytime Excavation, RNS Wood Products, Healing Hands, Chiropractor and Acupuncture, I should say, Reynolds County Abstract, Woods Dairyat, People's Community Bank, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader out of Salem, and La Fayeta Mexican Restaurant. La Feta. We'll get it right, with no doubt about that. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining us. If you are streaming with us, you'll see a score bug on the bottom of the page. That's brought to you by Ozark Overhead Door. And, of course, Zane and his entire crew do a tremendous job of garage door installation, repairs, or preventative maintenance. Give them a call, 314-243-9341. Also, I want to thank our friends at Hubs Tire Center for providing the instant replays we provide on the KSMO stream. It's a 3-generation family-owned business in Salem, handling all of your tire needs, obviously, but state inspections, auto repairs, brakes, shocks, so much more. 801 South Main Street, Hubs Tire Center. Marcus Gorman, the coach for Bunker, and Mallory Bach, the coach Polk, for Lesterville. Bunker in the white jerseys with the green trim. Lesterville in the black jerseys with the red trim. Red numbers with the white outline. And we're about ready to get this one underway. This will be Kara Barton going up against Ava Matkin. And it comes down to the hands of the Bunker Lady Eagles. They quickly come down, put the shot up, and drawing the foul is Haley Turnbow. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, they're going to say a charge. Wow. And they call Haley with a charge. So the first foul of the game belongs to Turnbow. Long pass intended in the corner for number 24, Riley Loffman. Was a little bit over her head and into the corner. So 2 turnovers, 1 by each team. Bunker on the strength of a foul. And obviously Lesterville on the other side. Getting it down quickly into Kira Turnbow. She lays it in. Bunker with some deliberate passing there early on in the game. Trying to get that ball stolen out of the hands and put up and in by the Bunker Lady Eagles. And that's number 11, Bella Sanders. First steal of the contest. Shyla Baca trying to get it down inside. Hits it back. Baca kicks it outside. Shot for 3 is too hard. Brought down by Kinsey on the backside. Barton down the left wing. Fires it down to Sanders. Can't get the shot off, too far underneath the basket. Back to Barton for the 3-pointer. It's good. Kinsey Barton buries the 3 as Baca will walk it up slowly. Baca has Toomey on her right side, but gets it down low, trying to get that ball up as Matkin does and scores. Ava Matkin. 7-2, Bunker on top. Kinsey Barton, right side pass to Sanders. Back to Kinsey. She'll take a long 3. It's nothing but net. When that girl is hot, she is something to watch. Shyla Baca will walk it up very slowly. Bunker with a little bit of pressure. Getting it down low to Loffman. Loffman trying to drive it down. The shot will not go. And brought down into control there by Barton. 2 rebounds already and 2 threes. Kicking it outside. Turnbow to 3. It's off the iron. Brought down by Baca up on the backside of the basket. 10-2 Bunker underway here for just a minute. That ball stolen away by the Eagles. Tipped and brought down quickly down to Kinsey Barton, who lays it up and in. 3 turnovers now for the Lady Wildcats. That pass goes across and trying to get it down the corner to Loffman. Loffman trying to hand the ball off. Does to Toomey. Underneath, putting it up and in is their only senior, Ava Matkin. 12-4 score as Kinsey will walk it up. Left side pass to Haley Turnbow. Back to Kinsey out near center court. Glad to have you along with us on KSMO Media. Kinsey, right side pass to Sanders. In the corner, waiting for it there, was Turnbow. To Haley Turnbow. Back to Kinsey. Barton trying to get away from Loffman. Gets it back the other side to Turnbow. Pass in the corner. Kira Turnbow has it there. Taking their time. No big rush. 12-4 Bunker on top. Pass goes across to Haley Turnbow. Back to Kinsey Barton. Starts her drive in. Outside it goes to Kara Barton. All the way back to Turnbow. Turnbow starts her drive in. Flips it down all alone. Underneath the basket was Kira Turnbow. She lays it in. Nicely done by the Lady Eagles. Nice patience as Baca brings it up. Just 6 girls for Lesterville. And a foul's going to be called on Barton. Kara's going to get her first, second team foul for Bunker. 4:25 to go first quarter. Baca ready to inbound it. Fires it down in the corner. Ball is loose. Stolen away by the Lady Eagles, but stolen right back and put back up. But missing it was Lainey Trout. First steal there. by the Lady Wildcats. Kinsey stand out near center. Bunker being a little bit more deliberate tonight. Here's Turnbow, goes in the corner. Riley Bennett is checked in. She gets it back to Kinsey. Kinsey takes the three. It's nothing but net. Man, that's a sweet sound. Jesslyn Damath also checked in after that last play for the Bunker Eagles. Ball kicks, trying to kick it down in the corner, waiting for it. There's Loftman, and it goes back court. It's going to go out of bounds on the back line, and it'll belong to the Bunker Eagles. Fourth turnover. By the Lady Wildcats. Three-pointer is up and good by Kara Barton, and a timeout called by Coach Mallory Polk. With 3:32 left to go in this first quarter, it's Bunker 20 and Lesville 4. We'll take a 30-second break. That timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance, your agent Jonas Schaefer. That number, 573-729-5165. Back after this on KSMO Media.
RNS Wood Products LLC in Bunker is a major large cut stock and lumber supplier in Missouri, producing pine and mixed hardwoods. They are family owned and operated and also own MWM Wood Products LLC in Salem that does cuts, cross ties, grade lumber, and blocking. RNS Wood Products LLC and MWM Wood Products LLC are buyers for standing timber and logs. Give us a call at 573-689-2850.
And welcome back to Bunker's Gym. 20-4. Bunker's hit 4 threes already in this first quarter, and 11 points for Kinsey Barton to lead the way. I want to thank our friends at 72 Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Streeter Agent, and La Feta Mexican Restaurant, as well as Woods Dairy for bringing you Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. Just 6 girls on the bench for Lesterville in this game. Bringing it up, firing it down low is Toomey underneath and laying it up and in nicely was Riley Loftman. Nice baseline drive by Loftman. Make it 20-6. Bunker on top. Kinsey goes left side to Sanders. Bella Sanders stops back inside to Kara Barton, outside to Damon. Back to Kinsey, left side to Sanders. The three, it's good. Good ball movement by Bunker, but very, very cautious. Not in any big hurry. Not being pressured by Lesterville as they're taking their time. With that ball is Baca. Baca out between the circles. Moving from left to right. Tries to pull up and get away from Sanders and does. Hand that ball off to Toomey. Toomey back to Baca. 2:35 left to go first quarter. 23-6, Bunker on top. Ball stolen away by the Lady Eagles, and back they come. There's their fourth steal, and it's Kinsey laying it up and in. Kinsey Barton with a very strong first quarter, 13 points. Baca puts it down in the middle of the floor, getting it there to me. Kicks it down in the corner. Waiting for it there is Loftman, and Loftman will get fouled, I believe, by Sanders. I'd like to thank our friends at the City of Bunker for helping bring you Bunker Eagle basketball, as well as Ken Oak out of Salem and RNS Wood Products. All proud supporters of your Bunker Eagles. The inbound comes across, getting it inside. Pulling that ball up is Loftman. Going back outside to Toomey. Toomey trying to get away from Sanders. Goes down the corner, puts up the jumper. Nicely done, but ball would not fall, and Turnbow brings down the rebound. Off to Haley Turnbow. Giving it back in the middle of the floor to Sanders. Back to Haley. Back to Sanders. Back to Haley Turnbow. Left side pass. Going to Damath. To Turnbow. Now to Sanders for the three-pointer. It's offline. Ball taken and pulled down quietly by Toomey. No Bunker Eagle underneath the basket. With 1:35 to go, they lead it by 19. 25-6. Pass goes back in the corner. The three-pointer there is off the rim and no good. Bounces out. Goes off the fingertips of Lesterville. Reaching for that ball was Isabella Toomey. Goes off her hands. Isabel got the paw out there but couldn't bring it in under control. Walking it up, Haley Turnbow. Right side pass to Damath. Back to Turnbow. Goes left side to Sanders. They stay beyond the three-point line. Going down in the middle of the floor. Ball taken there on the pass by Kinsey. Got deflected, comes back down to Damath. Now they go back to Sanders beyond the three-point line. To Damath, right at the top of the key, back to Sanders. Left wing, lower corner going to Kira Turnbow, and the three-pointer up and good by Haley Turnbow. Her first basket of the game. It's 28-6 with 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds on the pass intended for Riley Loftman. Baca gets it in to Loftman. Now back to Baca. Between the circles, right side pass is Trout. Laney Trout. Gets that pass back, goes back to Baca. Right at the top of the key, a long three. It's nothing but net. A nice shot by Toomey. Right from the top of the key. Nobody there, and Toomey hits that three with a left-handed shot. Down to 25 seconds left. Haley Turnbow hanging on to it, gives it back to Kinsey Barton. Kinsey with 13 points in this first quarter. Pass goes to Sanders, back to Kinsey with now 12 seconds left. Sanders back to Kinsey. Kinsey into the paint to Damath, outside to Turnbow. Underneath, goes off the fingertips of Kira Turnbow and turned over by the Bunker Eagles. A shot from half court, not going to be good enough. And the Bunker Eagles, after one quarter of play, lead Lesterville by a score of 28-9. We'll come back in 1 minute. It's Bunker Eagle basketball. It's district basketball on KSMO Media.
Looking for home cooking, soft serve ice cream, and shakes? You need to head to Woods Dairyette. You can dine in or call ahead, and they'll have it ready for you. Family owned and operated, Woods Dairyette.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And welcome back to Bunker High School Gym. We'll start our second quarter, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader. Help at 1414 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard, 573-729-4941. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, or business, he can help you out. Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance trying to drive in, kicking you back. Long two, I should say, taken there by Toomey, brought down and controlled by Kara Barton. Down to Kinsey Barton, down to Haley Turnbow underneath the basket. Back to Kinsey, kicks it outside. The three-pointer up and too short, taken there by Kara Barton, and that's controlled by Baca. Lesterville with the ball. Out near center court, guarded there by Sanders is Baca, flips it down into the corner. Waiting for it there is Matkin. It's stolen away, though, by the Bunker Eagles. Back they come. With the ball, Kinsey Barton, top of the key, right side pass to Sanders. Back to Kinsey, inside it goes to Kara Barton. Now to Turnbow for the three. It's offline, but put back up and in by Kira Turnbow. Nice rebound. Brings it down, banks it home. 30-9 our score, 21-point lead for the Lady Eagles. As Baca brings it across, flips it to Trout, back to Baca. Baca moves from right to left, firing it over to Toomey. Back to Trout, back to Baca, now back to Toomey. Toomey, left side Loftman, trying to drive the paint. Down underneath the basket, lost it, stolen away again by the Bunker Lady Eagles, and here they come. 6 steals for Bunker. Turnbow over to Sanders, beyond three, all the way across to Barton. Kinsey gives it back to Sanders. Now on top of the key is Turnbow to Kinsey Barton. Kinsey giving it to Sanders. 30-9 with 6:10 to go in the half. Bunker with the lead. Toomey going to Barton. Kicks it outside to Kinsey for a three. Rimmed out, no good. But take it down and put it back up. Missed underneath by Kara Barton and then brought down and controlled by Toomey. Baca near center court. Had that ball taken right out of her hands and then ties up the Bunker player, Sanders, for alternating possession. And the Bunker Eagles will have it. Baca got close to Sanders. Sanders picked her pocket, but then when Baca did the right thing, tied her back up, and was able to force the possession arrow. Sanders goes down low, waiting for their Kira Turnbow. Pass across to Barton too high, but it goes into the hands of Haley Turnbow. Haley for the three-pointer from the end, no good. Brought down in control by Kira Turnbow. Kicks it back out to Sanders. Across the floor to Turnbow again. That one pinballs around and trickles in. Haley Turnbow got the shooter's bounce on that one. 33-9 our score with 5:15 to go in the first half. Shyla Baca, they go in the corner, waiting for it. Down there is Toomey. Back to Baca, trying to get that ball into the middle of the floor, and comes loose on the floor, and they'll call possession arrow tie-up with Matkin and also Sanders. That ball belonged to Lesterville. Damath and Bennett back in. For the Bunker Lady Eagles. Baca brings it up, right side pass to Trout, back to Baca. Going inside to kick it outside to Loftman, who can't handle the pass. It goes off her hand out of bounds. Turnover number 9 for Lesterville with a 33-9 Bunker score. With the ball, the Bunker Eagles. Rayleigh Bennett. Right side pass to Damath, going down to Barton. Underneath, taking a turnaround spin jump was Kinsey Barton and puts it home. And a timeout called by Coach Mallory Polk. The timeout brought to you by our friends at American Family Insurance. Your agent is Jonas Schaefer in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Stop on in and check him out, and he'd be more than happy to help you out your insurance needs. We'll be back in 30 seconds. It's Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Come on down to 72 Auto Supply, your local CarQuest dealer right here in Bunker. We've got everything you need from high-quality auto parts to livestock feed, rugged heavy-duty equipment supplies, and tools to keep your operation moving. As a CarQuest location, we're bringing the largest distribution network in the industry to serve Bunker. Locally owned, community-driven, 72 Auto and Supply in Bunker is here for you.
I want to thank our friends at People's Community Bank, Reynolds County Abstract, and Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture for allowing us to be here. Without their sponsorship, we couldn't do this. As Baca tries to get away from Sanders, flips it over to Trout. Trout double team, goes back to Baca. Baca gets away from Damath, goes left side. Waiting for it on that perimeter is Toomey. All the way back across the floor to Trout. Now back on top of the key to Loftman. Giving it back to Baca. 4:10 to go in the half. 35-9, Bunker on top. Three-pointer from the edge, off the iron. No good. It captured by Kira Turnbow. Back comes the white-clad Bunker Lady Eagles. Pass goes in the corner to Damath. Damath shot from the corner for three is good. Jesslyn Damath hits the three for the Lady Eagles. That's number 7. Make that number 8 on the night. And they lead it 38-9. Baca between the circles. Ellen Bradshaw for Lesterville getting ready to come in. Ball tipped and goes into the hands of Toomey. She is tied up, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Sanders. I'd like to thank our friends at Anytime Excavation, as well as the City of Bunker, and our title sponsors, GNS Convenience Store and GNS Farm and Feed, for allowing us to be here to broadcast Bunker Eagle basketball. Baca gets the handoff there from Toomey as Bradshaw checks in for Matkin. Between the circles, left side pass. Waiting for it there is Loftman going to Toomey. Toomey trying to drive baseline, gets cut off, double teamed. Trying to flip it back in front, throws it right in the hands of Turnbow. Down comes Kinsey Barton, lays it up, missed it, put back up, and missing that one was Sanders. Sanders got the rebound, but couldn't get it to go. And then the rebound goes off the hands of the Salem Lady Tigers. 10 turnovers and 7 steals for Bunker in this first half. Matt going to get ready to go back in after getting a little breather. As Baca gives it off to Trout, back to Baca, almost taken away, and it was taken away by Bennett. Bennett drives down, stops, pulls it up, kicks it right side. Sanders missed it. Getting it down is Kinsey Barton. She puts it up and in. She's got 17. The Eagles lead it by 31. With 2:35 left to go in the first half. Toomey goes to Loftman. So running jumper too hard. Kinsey Barton on the backside has it, and back the other way. Down the middle of the floor. Kinsey to the hole. Down low, getting it as Damath. Can't get the shot off. Getting it back to Bennett, who scores. Rayleigh Bennett on a nice pass from Damath. Makes it 42-9. Pass goes in the corner to Loftman. Trying to get it back in the middle of the floor to Toomey. Toomey back to Loftman in the corner. Back to Toomey. She'll shoot from anywhere. Pretty accurate shooter. Gets it over to Baca. Back to Toomey at high post. Kicks it down the corner to Loftman for three. It's off the rim and taken under control by Kinsey Barton, who moves it all the way back down the floor. Quickly to Rayleigh Bennett. Bennett gets the shot off. Too short and captured underneath the basket by Toomey. Her third rebound. Baca down the right wing. Goes past one girl. Now kicks it back to Trout. She got cut off by Kinsey Barton. Now back in between the circles to Toomey. With 1:25 to go, giving it to Baca. Left side pass to Loftman. Back to Toomey. Back to Baca in the paint. Ball tipped. It goes past Trout out of bounds. Baca just pushed it back toward Trout. Kind of pushed it right into her feet. And bounced past her. Bradshaw will check out. Coming up with the ball is Turnbow, off to Sanders, back to Haley Turnbow. They go into Barton. Barton goes down low, gets it back on the tip, trying to get the shot up. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Isabel Toomey gets the first foul for Lesterville with 1:07 to go, and the free throw is good. Bunker girls are a pretty good free throw shooting team. And timeout is called by Lesterville. Timeout called by Marcus Gorman. 43-9, Bunker on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. That break brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer right here in the Ozarks. We'll be back at 30. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
When you need excavation or concrete work done, there's only one name to call. Anytime Excavation. Whether it's clearing land, digging foundations, or creating solid concrete surfaces, Anytime Excavation gets the job done right. On time, every time. We're committed to delivering quality work that stands the test of time. Call Anytime Excavation today at 573-247-9173. No matter the projects, we'll dig in and make it happen. Anytime Excavation.
Welcome back. Second free throw by Kira Barton was good. Under a minute now left to go in the first half. Putting the ball out to Shyla Baca. She gives it off to Riley Loftman. Back to Baca. Trying to go inside, ball tipped and stolen away by the Lady Eagles. They've been doing a lot of that in this first half. 8 of them, as a matter of fact. Now on top to Barton for the three. Yes, indeed. Kara Barton hits her second three of the game. She's got 8. Score 47-9. Bunker dominating this one. Shot from the corner is too short. Comes down in the hands of Damath. Damath the other way. Hanging that ball off to Sanders, getting it back, and now back to Sanders. 17 seconds left to Turnbow, back to Sanders, right side to Damath. Getting it to Sanders, gets away from Baca, now to Turnbow. 9 seconds, Damath to Sanders, to Barton. Going to Damath, back to Sanders, to Turnbow for the three-pointer at the buzzer. It's good! Haley Turnbow with 3 threes in this first half. And she has 9 points as the Bunker Eagles have dominated this first half and lead it after the first 2 quarters, pretty convincingly, as a matter of fact, by a score of 50-9. And been pretty impressive, there's no doubt about that, by the Bunker Lady Eagles. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with some stats on that first half when we return. It is Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
From our yard into your home. At Canoke, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Canoke, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Bunker is a small community with a big heart. The City of Bunker would like to invite you to come spend a day or a lifetime here. Stop in and check out the history of Bunker at the Bunker Museum. See how Bunker came about and what makes Bunker a special place. Or you might like to come and spend a day in their city park. The City of Bunker would like to say a big thank you to the Tom Stock Foundations for all their help. For more information about Bunker, stop in at Bunker City Hall at 620 6th Street.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
G&S Convenience Store in Bunker is your one-stop shop. Stop in to top off your tank. They've got gas and diesel. Come inside and pick up your groceries. Get a coffee or soda to go, some snacks for the kiddos, or head to the deli counter for fresh meats and cheeses. G&S Convenience Store in Bunker has a little bit of everything, and they're open 7 days a week.
Are you struggling with back pain, headaches, or alpha-gal? At Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture Clinic in Salem, Dr. Samantha Anderson brings gentle chiropractic, acupuncture, and cupping therapy for whole family care. She's among Missouri's few providers SAAT certified. A targeted auricular acupuncture that can help with alpha-gal syndrome. Feel better naturally and get back to what you love. Call 573-453-2015 or book online today and place your wellness in good hands.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Craving bold, home-style
Welcome back to the Bunker High School gym. The Bunker Eagles shut out Lesterville in that second quarter, outscoring them 22-0, and lead it 50-9 here after one quarter. The Wildcats, or I should say Bearcats, not very bearish and not very wild in that second quarter. They were very deliberate. I'll give them credit. And Bunker did not give them much room in there. And I'll give them credit for the Bunker Eagle defense. But they kind of didn't really have any drive to try and take it to the hole. They did in that first quarter and a couple of nice moves, especially by Loffman and Toomey. But didn't seem that maybe they didn't feel comfortable doing that. Or maybe because Bunker was double teaming them occasionally. But they sure didn't have the jump they had in the first quarter, and really got just kind of watched the Bunker Eagles do what they do, and they do it well. Shoot threes. They had 10 threes in that first half. 10, if I'm not mistaken. And they out-rebounded Lesterville. And I have Lesterville, this is unofficial, by the way, but I have Lesterville for 5 rebounds, and I have Bunker for 20. So you get out-rebounded like that, you're really going to be struggling to try and get through the game. But they're working. It's just they don't seem to have, right at the moment, or at least in that second quarter, they didn't seem to have the desire to try and go inside, especially against the taller girls like Kira Barton and Kira Turnbow. And maybe they need to shoot from outside, and they didn't have a lot of success doing that either in that first half. Leading scorer in the game is Kinsey Barton, 17 points. 9 points for Haley Turnbow. She's followed by Kara Barton with 8. Then 6 points for Kira Turnbow. 5 points for Bella Sanders. And then 3 points for Jesselyn Damath and 2 for Rayleigh Bennett. Leading scorer for Lesterville is Ava Matkin with 4 points. A 3 for Isabel Toomey. And 2 for Riley Loffman in the game for the Bearcats. 3 rebounds. The leading rebounder for Lesterville was Toomey. And then 2 rebounds for Shyla Baca. For the Bunker Lady Eagles, leading rebounder was Kinsey Barton with 5. 4 for Kira Turnbow. 2 for Kara Barton. And 1 for Damath. And 2 for Bella Sanders. And also, also 1 for Haley Turnbow in there as well. So the Bunker Lady Eagles just dominated second quarter, 22-0, outscoring the Lady Bearcats in this obviously pretty one-sided game here, 50-9 here in this district competition. As the 2 other games are being played, as a matter of fact, by the way, over at East Carter County, or Scott County Central. I keep wanting to do that. I don't know why I say east, because you got to go east. Probably why. But anyway, they're over there, and that's Naylor at Scott County Central, and also Oak Ridge and South Iron. They're playing over there. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Oak Ridge South Iron game, and that will be on Wednesday at 6 o'clock over at Scott County Central. Should the Bunker Eagles hold on, we plan on being there to bring you the game. Audio only, though. It'll be audio only because of the distance to get to Scott County Central, and plus prior commitments with KSMO doing our FFA week, etc. Will not be able to get over there in time to get the video set up. So we will be broadcasting that on KSMO Media, audio only, no Misha TV on the broadcast Wednesday. And should Bunker go to the championship game, we would not have that one on the TV either. Again, the distance, we have our FFA day on Friday, which is interviews with students, which are video streamed, and we are unable to get our equipment over to Scott County Central by 6 o'clock in time for that game. So there's the plan of action. The Bunker boys will be here Thursday, and we'll be here to bring that one to you. And that one will be streamed on Misha.tv, but also audio streamed on KSMO Facebook page and KSMO YouTube. So again, there we go. Kind of, you got everything in mind now. That's how we plan on doing it. So hopefully we'll continue to have Bunker basketball for you on KSMO Media all the way through Saturday afternoon if everything works as according to plan. We are at halftime. We are going to take just a 1-minute break and come right back. It's Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Craving bold, home-style Mexican flavors right here in Bunker? Welcome to La Feta Mexican Restaurant on Main Street. Enjoy fresh tacos, burritos, and all your Mexican favorites. Then kick back with friends where the vibes are warm and the drinks are cold. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and nights with live music and karaoke. Hungry now? Head to 108 Main Street in Bunker and taste why locals are talking. La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Great food, friendly faces, small town heart.
At People's Community Bank in Bunker, we still believe in banking with a personal touch. When you walk in, we greet you by name, offer a variety of services, and let you get back to your day. People's Community Bank also offers many types of loans with competitive rates, fast approval, low closing costs, and confidentiality. Most importantly, these decisions are made locally. When you choose People's Community Bank in Bunker, you choose a bank that cares.
Hey, Misha and Huddle are proud to bring you Misha TV, your exclusive home for live and on-demand coverage of Misha postseason action. Every thrilling moment, championship, every forgettable play, they're all right here on Misha.tv. Stream live and only on Misha.tv. Watch anytime, anywhere, and you can check that out, Misha.tv on the web, on mobile, and across your favorite streaming platforms. Don't miss a second of action. Head to Misha.tv and tune in to the excitement. This message brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Media. A couple opportunities for Lesterville, but they can't get it to go, and then Kira Turnbow banks it in. 52-9, just underway here, third quarter. Pass tipped off the hands of Kinsey Barton, goes out of bounds. Loffman let it go. Inbound for Lesterville. Pass comes back to Baca now between the circles. Over to Loftman. To Baca, they play catch as Loftman moves to the left corner, giving it to Toomey. Toomey down, trying to fire that one inside to Loftman. Stolen away by the Lady Eagles, and here they come right back. Kinsey Barton right at the top of the key. Left side pass to Haley Turnbow. Back to Barton. Barton standing with the Eagle at center court here at Bunker. Giving it to Sanders on the left side. Back to Barton. Looks inside, trying to go down low. Getting it there and putting it up and in is Kara Barton with a nice job. She got her fingertips on that one to pull it in on the pass from Kinsey. Nice assist. And was able to bank it home. Pass going right down to Toomey. Flips it outside to Loftman. Loftman to the paint. Bounce pass out to Baca. Long two. It's off the iron and brought down underneath by Loftman. Puts it back up. Missed it. Kara Barton grabs it and gives it off to Kinsey. Goes down low, putting that ball up and in is Kira Turnbow. Loftman has it on the left wing, back to Baca. 56-9. Ball tip stolen away by the Eagles. Here they come again. Kinsey stops beyond three, takes it. It's good. No pressure whatsoever by Lesterville, and Kinsey took her time and hits the three, and a timeout called by Coach Mallory Polk. With a score, Bunker 59, Lesterville 9. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
And welcome back as Lesterville inbounded. The Bearcats will move it up, down by 50 points here in this third quarter, as they have not scored since late in the first quarter. And here we are in the third. Here's Loftman, gets a tip, puts up the shot. It rimmed out. No good, brought down by Trout. Trout trying to kick it back, does to Toomey. Toomey to Loftman, back to Toomey. Handing it, nope, now hams it off to Baca. Baca trying to drive in, gets cut off to Trout. Quick three off the iron. No good, and capturing that one underneath for Bunker was Haley Turnbow. The other way, Sanders. 5 minutes left to go, third quarter, 59-9. Kinsey Barton inside the paint. Getting it there is Kara Barton. Lost that ball, picks it back up. Getting it outside to Sanders. Back to Kinsey, right side pass to Turnbow for the three. It's off the iron. That's going to go out of bounds and belong to Lesterville. I'd like to thank our friends at Anytime Excavation, Canoga Salem, and the City of Bunker for allowing us to be here to bring you Eagle District Basketball and our title sponsors for the Bunker Games, G&S Convenience Store and G&S Farm and Feed. Without these great sponsors, we would not be able to be bringing you the game. Here comes the other way, Loftman, a three-pointer from the corner is no good, and she gets her own rebound as she cut back in the middle. Back to Toomey for a three. She's got it. Her second three of the game. 59-12 the score with 4:25 to go third quarter. Kinsey Barton, right side pass to Haley Turnbow. Back to Kinsey. Left side beyond three. Damath for the three. It rims out. No good, off the foot of Kara Barton. It'll belong to Lesterville. Woods Dairy 72 Auto and Supply, and Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader, as well as La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Bringing you Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. Baca has it near center court, flipping it right side, waiting for it. There's Trout trying to get inside, stolen away by Turnbow. Quickly down to Kinsey Barton, who lays it up, missed it. Ball comes down and into the hands of Trout. Nice steal by the Lady Eagles, but they could not convert. Quickly down the other way, and that shot misses by Baca. Back the other way, quickly Kinsey Barton kicks it outside right side to Damath for the three. It's off the side of the backboard and stolen away by Kara Barton. She kicks it out to Damath out near center court. Thought she probably was a little bit closer. Down to Turnbow. Back to Jesselyn Damath. Now to Kinsey. Giving it to Damath with 3:20 left to go in this, the third quarter. Pass comes back to Damath. Left side pass to Kinsey Barton for three. Off the iron, no good. Chipped and brought down by Loftman. Or Toomey, excuse me. Toomey with that rebound. Off to Baca, now to Trout. Baca between the circles, moves to her left. Giving it back now to Toomey. Toomey can't get by Turnbow, cuts her off. Haley keeping it right there. Ball inside pass, tipped away, but goes back to Baca. It was knocked down by Kara Barton, but Baca was able to get it back, so no turnover. 2:44 to go. Baca flips it in the corner. That one is going to be stolen away. They'll tie it up. Possession arrow will favor Lesterville. The Lady Bearcats have 7 rebounds in this third quarter. They had a total of 5 in the first half. Pass goes in the corner. Loftman drives it down off the glass. Missed it. Good drive by her, but couldn't get it to go down, and now Baca brings down that rebound. Toomey from the corner. That's too hard, and Barton has it on the backside. Now to Turnbow. And maybe it was Turnbow who brought it down the first time. I'm not sure, but Haley has it. Giving it out to Sanders. Sanders back to Haley. Haley Turnbow beyond 3. Bounce pass inside to Kira Turnbow. Out to Sanders. Right side to Haley Turnbow. Again, out beyond the three-point line, all the way across the floor. Getting it there was Damath. Trying to fire it inside, but stolen away there by Lesterville. Second turnover by Bunker in this, the second half. Shyla Baca holding on to the ball. Starts her move to the left. Gets fouled there by Haley Turnbow, and that'll be her second of the game. 1:48 to go, third quarter, 59-12. Bunker on top. Kinsey Barton took a little breather. She'll come back in for Haley Turnbow. Three-pointer put up by Toomey. Does not go down. Brought down by Trout. Back to Toomey. Toomey in the corner. Keeps that ball moving, trying to get away from Kinsey Barton. Stops, gets triple team. Goes back on top to Loftman. To Baca to Toomey. Toomey beyond 3. Back to Loftman. Loftman starts to drive to the paint. Kicks it outside to Toomey for the three-pointer. It's good. Nicely set up by Lesterville. They get the points. 59-15 the score. Bunker out scoring them 9-6 in this third quarter as the pass goes to Damath. Her three-pointer is off the iron. No good. Kinsey Barton goes up with a rebound and is fouled. Kinsey with 20 points already in this game. We'll go to line to shoot 2. Foul called on Ava Matkin. Free throw's no good. And Coach Marcus Gorman will burn a timeout. With the score, 59-15, Bunker on top. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Give them a call, 573-79-5165. Eagle Basketball on KSMO Media.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
Kinsey Barton will have another free throw to go. The Lady Bearcats have played much better here in this third quarter. A little bit more fire. And it's been a close half. Shot was missed. Brought down, long pass down to Baca. Baca to the paint off the glass. It's good. 59-17 the score. 45 seconds to go as Barton brings it up. Kinsey gives it off. Kara Barton throws it promptly out of bounds. Game getting a little sloppy here. Kind of one-sided ball game at this stage. Still with full quarter to go. But Bunker with a pretty solid lead here. Pass in the corner intended for Loftman by Baca. Goes overhead. And a timeout called by Gorman, a full timeout with 29.9 seconds left. 59-17. Bunker on top of that timeout, brought to you as a courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer. Remember, get in touch with him at the Crossroads Shopping Center. He can find ways to save you money. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
RNS Wood Products LLC in Bunker is a major large cut stock and lumber supplier in Missouri, producing pine and mixed hardwoods. They are family owned and operated and also own MWM Wood Products LLC in Salem that does cuts, cross ties, grade lumber, and blocking. RNS Wood Products LLC and MWM Wood Products LLC are buyers for standing timber and logs. Give us a call at 573-689-2850.
And attention, all former athletes and sports fans, time to get back in the game. You can become an official. That's right. It's a great part-time income, and you get back in the game, get yourself back in shape, feel like part of the action. Start today by finding out how. Contact the Missouri State High School Activity Association office by calling 573-875-4880 or by visiting MSHSAA.org. 29.9 seconds left to go, third quarter, 59-17. Walking it up is Haley Turnbow, along with Kinsey Barton, who she flips it off to now. Long pass to Sanders, back to Turnbow. Left side pass to Kinsey Barton, down to 16 seconds. Inside pass over to Kira Turnbow, to Sanders, to Kara Barton, all the way out to Kinsey with 8 seconds. To Haley Turnbow, right side pass to Sanders. Inside pass down low, that shot blocked away nicely by Lesterville. As Toomey got over there and knocked that ball out of Kara Barton's hands. 2.1 seconds left. Turnbow to Kinsey Barton. A quick shot up and good for two. Right before halftime. So Bunker gets 11 points in that third quarter. And 8 points for Lesterville. 61-17 after 3 quarters of play. Back in a minute, it's Eagle basketball, district basketball on KSMO Media.
Looking for home cooking, soft serve ice cream, and shakes? You need to head to Woods Dairyette. You can dine in or call ahead, and they'll have it ready for you. Family owned and operated, Woods Dairyette.
And welcome back to Bunker. Don't forget our fourth start of our fourth quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance agent Willie Strader. Well, all of life's happenings, Willie can help you out and have the right coverage for you. First child, first home, first car. Find out more. Get in touch with Willie, 573-794-941, 1414 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard. This will be a running clock. They already got a second off of it. Here in this fourth quarter, 61-17. Bunker Eagles have the lead. They have the ball to inbound it. Been pretty much all Eagles in this one, but to give Lesterville a little credit, they came out with a little bit of fire, changed maybe a little bit of man-to-man defense in that third quarter, and held Bunker to just 11 points. Pass goes in the corner, waiting for it there as Turnbow goes back out on top to Sanders. Between the circles, left side pass, and Sanders called for a travel. Fourth turnover for Bunker in this, the second half. They've had 7 on the game. 17 for Lesterville in the contest, and Bunker has a total of 12 steals in the game. As Baca gets it down the corner, waiting for it, there's Loftman, back to Baca. Out to Toomey, goes back to Loftman in the left corner. Trying to drive in, outside to Trout. Quick three-pointer, trying to bank it in, no good. Brought down and controlled by Haley Turnbow. Haley pulls away from Matkin and brings it across the middle of the floor. Left side pass to Sanders, back to Turnbow. Giving it back to Sanders, looking inside, nothing there. Goes down to Kira Turnbow. To Haley for the three, off the rim, no good on the bounce. And goes out of bounds off the hands of Trout. Tamath will inbound it. Rayleigh Bennett in the game. Fires it out on top to Turnbow. Giving it over to Sanders. Back to Turnbow. Haley gives it over to Kira. Kira in the corner. Trying to drive in was Damath. Could not get to the Sanders. Short jumper. No good. Brought down by Toomey. And back the other way comes the black and red Lesterville Lady Bearcats. The other way, Trout going back to Baca. Baca between the circles. Bounce pass inside to Toomey. Now to Loftman. Loftman lost it, but it goes to Baca. Comes back to Toomey. Toomey driving left side. Backs out. Goes inside to Baca from the free throw line. She tries to bank it in. It will not go. And it's Kira Turnbow with that rebound. She's got 6 of them now. Down to Damath. To Bennett. Back to Damath. To Sanders. Right side pass to Turnbow for 3. It's offline, but brought down by Damath. Damath on top for a 3-pointer. It's Sanders, and it's good. Just the second 3 of this second half. And that shot misses. Comes down the hand of Bennett. I should say of Damath, excuse me. She's on the floor with Bennett and Sanders, Kira Turnbow, and Haley Turnbow. Right now, Sanders another one. It's off the iron, and trying to capture that one is Kira. Puts it up. It won't fall. Brought down on the floor and under control by Loftman. 4:54 to go in this contest. Driving baseline, flipping it up and missing that shot was Loftman. Trying to capture it. Damath is tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Bunker Lady Eagles. Layla Taylor in the game for Kira Turnbow. I'd like to thank our friends at Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture and Anytime Excavation for allowing us to bring you Bunker Eagle basketball. They've changed their mind on that possession arrow. They went the other way. And coming in also is Reagan Bowen. She'll check in for Damath. Inbound pass. Trying to drive in this Loftman. Up and good. Nice shot. Riley Loftman gets her 4th point. Turnbow brings it over the timeline. Top of the key. Flips a right side pass to Bennett. Across it goes to Sanders. Down low. Trying to work that out at Bowen. Back to Sanders. All the way across the floor to Bennett. Bennett on that baseline. Flips it up. No good, but she will shoot 2 as she draws the foul. I believe on Matkin. Ava with her 2nd foul. Clock continues to run. Free throws up and good by Bennett. Bunker 2 for 4 in the game. I should say 3 for 5 now. 4 of 6 in the game. 66-19 the score. As Shyla Baca gives it right side to Trout, back to Baca. Firing it down low. Quick turnaround for Ava. That does not go down for Matkin. Captured by the Bunker Eagles. Bennett back the other way. Here's Sanders. 3 minutes left to go in this first round game. Pass goes back to Sanders beyond the 3-point line, all the way across to Bennett. Puts it over across right to the broadcast booth. We'll have to call that a turnover, though I'm sure we could have made the shot. For Bunker, that's their 5th turnover of the second half. Pass comes to Loftman. Loftman back over the corner to Toomey. Her 3 pinballs off the edge, no good, but put back up by Loftman and in. Nice rebound by Loftman. 66-21. She's got 6 points in the game. Bunker back the other way. Sanders on top to Haley Turnbow. Takes a long 3 off the rim, no good. It's captured by Toomey. I think Matkin got that rebound and gave it off to Toomey. Toomey gave it to Loftman, now in the middle of the floor to Matkin. Off to Trout. Trout guarded by Sanders. Back to Matkin in the corner. Quick turnaround shot way offline. But taken down, put up, and missed by Baca. And tying it up is Bennett and Loftman. It'll belong to the Eagles. .135 to go. Pass goes left side Waiting for it there, Bennett. All the way across to Sanders. A quick three. It's off the iron. Tipped, and brought down and controlled by Baca. She now has a total of 6 rebounds in this game. Shyla trying to go in the corner and getting bumped there was Loftman by Bennett. Rayleigh bumped into her with 1:10 to go and counting. Ella Bradshaw will check in for Matkin. Inbound pass comes across. Loftman with a quick three. It goes into the crux of the backboard. The ball comes loose, tipped out there, taken under control by Trout. Now to Toomey for three. She's got it. Isabel Toomey with 4 threes in this game. She leads Lesterville, but they're down by 42 points yet, 66-24 with 35 seconds to go. Quick three put up, missed there by Turnbow. Brought down and controlled underneath by Toomey. Toomey all the way down, stops beyond 3. Back to Baca, 23 seconds left. Getting it off to Trout. Trout spins back to Baca. In the corner, Loftman. Baseline, trying to drive in. Off the glass, it's good. 10 seconds to go. And the Bunker Lady Eagles will move on to the second round of the districts. And 2 more seconds to go, and that'll do it. 66-26, the Bunker Lady Eagles win it. They go to 23-3 on the year, but this really is a brand new year. Have you heard our Eagle Insights with Coach Marcus Gorman? This is like a brand new season because everything changes once you get into the postseason. So, Bunker Lady Eagles 1-0 in the postseason, but 23-3 on the season. What a great season it has been for the Lady Eagles. And for the Lesterville Lady Bearcats, they fall to 5-15 on the year. And their season has come to an end here tonight. But again, 3-point power of the Bunker Lady Eagles. I'm telling you what, these girls can shoot. And if they get the opportunity to shoot, they can do some damage. And, boy, we watched in the first half. And, Kinsey Barton finished with 4 threes herself. And when you have somebody who can shoot like that, Haley Turnbow finishes with 3 more. It's up and down the lineup. It's not just 1 or 2 people. I mean, it is up and down the lineup, and you just have to be impressed by the way they play. And again, very good effort by Bunker tonight. Didn't have to really put out too hard tonight over Lesterville, but they played a solid game and keeping the rebounds under control, which they did in the first half as they dominated the boards in the first half. Not so much in the second half, but kind of let Lesterville, I won't say maybe let them, but allowed Lesterville a little bit more patience because of the score that it was halftime, 50-9, and just did not try and put them into a situation where obviously there's not very little hope for them. So Bunker moves on. They'll be facing the opponent still yet to be determined, as the Lady Eagles will face the winner of the Oak Ridge and South Iron. That'll be Wednesday at 6 at Scott County Central. We're going to give you some stats when we return on this one. Bunker wins it by a score of 66-26. Back in 3 minutes. Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Come on down to 72 Auto Supply, your local CarQuest dealer right here in Bunker. We've got everything you need from high-quality auto parts to livestock feed, rugged heavy-duty equipment supplies, and tools to keep your operation moving. As a CarQuest location, we're bringing the largest distribution network in the industry to serve Bunker. Locally owned, community-driven, 72 Auto and Supply in Bunker is here for you.
When you need excavation or concrete work done, there's only one name to call. Anytime Excavation. Whether it's clearing land, digging foundations, or creating solid concrete surfaces, Anytime Excavation gets the job done right. On time, every time. We're committed to delivering quality work that stands the test of time. Call Anytime Excavation today at 573-247-9173. No matter the projects, we'll dig in and make it happen. Anytime Excavation.
From our yard into your home. At Canope, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Canope, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Bunker is a small community with a big heart. The city of Bunker would like to invite you to come spend a day or a lifetime here. Stop in and check out the history of Bunker at the Bunker Museum. See how Bunker came about and what makes Bunker a special place. Or you might like to come and spend a day in their city park. The city of Bunker would like to say a big thank you to the Tom Sock Foundations for all their help. For more information about Bunker, stop in at Bunker City Hall at 620 6th Street.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Welcome back to Bunker High School Gymnasium. Probably one of the fastest basketball games I've been involved in. 58 minutes the entire time for this varsity game. Did not take very long. And not a lot of fouls on this one. Only 6 free throws, all shot by Bunker, and they made 4 of them. It wasn't a very physical game. Not a lot of fouls. Not a lot of hard work for the officials. That's for sure tonight. Kinsey Barton led the way, 22 points for Bunker and 7 rebounds. She was followed up by Kara Barton with 10 points and also Kira Turnbow with 10 points. Turnbow, Kira had 7 rebounds as well. Haley Turnbow finished with 9 points and 4 rebounds. And Bunker with a good job of rebounding, especially in that first half, as Kara Barton had 3 rebounds, 3 also for Jesselyn Damath. A couple for Bella Sanders to finish with 8 points, 4 points for Rayleigh Bennett, and she had a rebound in the contest as well for the Bunker Eagles. When you start thinking about rebounds, as we mentioned, they had 20 rebounds in the first half. Didn't have to do a lot of rebounding in the second half, and the Bearcats of Lesterville could just kind of stay south around the basket, and they were able to control the ball a little bit better. But again, still Bunker finished with 26 rebounds in the game. Pretty good total for the night, and they did allow, obviously, not playing as hard, 22 rebounds for Lesterville in the contest, but that almost all came, except for 5, all came in that second half. Leading scorer for Lesterville was Isabel Toomey. She had 12 points, 8 points for Riley Loffman, 4 for Ava Matkin, and a couple of points for Shyla Baca in the game. Leading rebounder was Baca and Toomey, each with 6 rebounds, 5 for Loffman, 4 for Laney Trout, and 1 for Ava Matkin in the game. Eagles had 12 steals and 8 turnovers. For Lesterville, they had 17 turnovers, 4 steals in the game. Very quiet game. 4 threes hit by Isabel Toomey. The big shots basically for Lesterville in this contest. And it was Kinsey Barton lighting it up, 13 points in the first quarter, 17 in the first half. Finished with 22 in the night. And really the Bunker Eagles could cruise. They had a 50-9 lead after the first half, and they scored 16 and gave up 17 to Lesterville over the course of the rest of the game. But Bunker did allow a lot of the other girls to get a chance to play. Layla Taylor came in, also Reagan Bowen, and Rayleigh Bennett got a lot of action, Bella Sanders. So the other girls, Kinsey, Kara, Haley, Kira Turnbow, all got a chance to kind of just not exactly take it easy after the first half, but we're able to kind of put back in that fourth quarter. Didn't play all that much and came out of the game in a running clock as well. So the Bunker Eagles, they will be traveling, as this game actually was to be set over at Scott County Central, which, by the way, if you're not familiar with that area, that's north of Sikeston. So it's on Highway 61 north of Sikeston, which from Salem's about 3 hours, and from Bunker about 2.5. So if you can't make it to the game to support the Lady Eagles, we will have that game, but it will be audio streamed only on KSMO Media. So it will be on KSMO YouTube and our KSMO Facebook. Again, that game will be audio streamed only on Wednesday. And then if they do make it to the championship game against Delta, which I'm pretty sure will make it to the championship game, which would be a dandy championship game, no doubt. We'll be there to bring that one to you again on audio only because of our commitments to our FFA Day in Salem, to the FFA Salem chapter. We would not be able to cover that with our video stream. So we do apologize for that, but those were already set in stone long before districts were ever determined. So again, the Bunker Lady Eagles win it. I want to thank our title sponsor of the Bunker Games, GNS Convenience and GNS Farm and Feed. Also these sponsors, the City of Bunker, La Feta Mexican Restaurant, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader, Canoke out of Salem, 72 Auto and Supply, Woods Dairyette, R&S Wood Products, People's Community Bank, Reynolds County Abstract, Anytime Excavation, and Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Also want to remind you very, very clearly that Misha is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence, and since 1926, the Missouri State High School Activities Association has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers of all type across the state. Now in their centennial year, they're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit Misha.org Centennial to explore the history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions. Hope you enjoyed the contest here on KSMO Media and on Misha.tv. We hope you did have a good time with us, and we have always had a good time down here with our friends from Bunker. And again, we'll be back here again on, well, we won't be back here. We'll be back here again on Thursday night with the girls for the boys game. And that game for the boys, they'll play either Koshkonong or Lesterville. That game will be at 5:30 Thursday, and we will be back here to bring you another contest on Misha.tv for the Bunker Eagles. And also, we'll be audio streaming that at KSMO YouTube and KSMO Facebook as well. Again, our final score, 66 for the Lady Eagles, 26 for Lesterville. Hope you enjoyed the contest. For Ben doing the video side, my name is Stan Stevens. Appreciate you being along with us, and good night from Bunker, Missouri.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Bunker Eagle Sports. Tonight's game is only made possible by the City of Bunker, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, R&S Wood Products, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Reynolds County Abstract, People's Community Bank, Wood Dairyette, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, and La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Bunker Eagle Sports right here on KSMO Media.